Beaming in. Hello and welcome to the High Seas. I'm Chris High Sea. This is Josh.
What's up?
This is our first attempt at a semi-regular streaming. We will be mostly bullshitting and bantering and playing some things from time to time. So, if you would like to, thank you for joining us. This is being restreamed to all of Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, Periscope, and YouTube. So, this is basically our adventure into using it as both a platform for creative projects and adventuring forward, and as a way to just goof off and do a lot of the stupid stuff we regularly talk about doing but never get around to, but making it feel like it has a purpose because 5 people might watch it.
We got this.
It's good. I've spent 3 days slaving over the wonders of OBS and open broadcast software and streaming, and how an Elgato does not work with a MacBook, and
there is a 24-step process to launching this.
So while it might seem slightly painless, it was a lot of work, and but at the same time,
we got a grid.
We are in the retro nightmare future, but at the same time, I kind of like the slapdash nature of what I'm doing, because at no point am I trying to turn this into a job. But it is nice to actually play around for once and do something new and fun.
And
you're running around, it's grid based and all that.
The battle system, but they never really gave me.
Apparently, Facebook has stopped working.
Oh, we are only Twitching now, but
Twitching and YouTube, I think. But
the battle system.
All right, what? They released gameplay footage and they announced getting rid of all of it. Going to start over from scratch. They're going to start brand new game, new engine, new everything. It looked like it was running off of they released gameplay footage and they announced.
These bad guys with bolt.
So I am going to take a peek in.
You know what? He's got a big ass sword.
It's fucking Mixer is on there. God damn it. When we tested Mixer earlier.
Oh, shit.
That's my fault all the way. Yeah, we had some really good ramblings going, too.
Nothing we were saying was heard?
It was heard. It was just also in this big, jumbly mess of a fucking clusterfuck. So that's a lot of fucks that I threw out there. My nice, really overly sophisticated Twitch setup.
Okay.
All right, so I'll get all this out eventually. So this was made in China. Chinese language, Chinese everything, sold as Final Fantasy VII with a cart that had, just your normal thing. It looked like an NES cart, and you're throwing one on the screen now. So we got a nice NES cartridge right here. Or I haven't actually transferred it. So well, I'll get better at this. I'll get better. So there were some people who were like, man, I really want to play this Final Fantasy Remake. And so, of course, because it's the internet, a bunch of guys got together and started a translation project and translated the entire game.
It's kind of impressive.
Right. It's using the engine for Final Fantasy I on the NES.
Okay.
Hopefully a little more fixed than the actual Final Fantasy I was.
Yeah, I was playing that the other day.
Right. So, since it's pretty much broke to hell and back. It's like if you use like haste, it'll decrease your speed opposed to restoring it. If you sleep at the inn and then save your game when it asks you if you want to save, it will refill your health, but it won't refill your spell count. And so you got all that. So, but, for what this is a decent enough game. Like, I would have enjoyed playing this as a kid with an NES.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is a full game. It is every plot point from Final Fantasy VII.
Mine is some of this?
I've played a few hours of it, just so I knew what I was getting into.
Gotcha.
So with the exception of you do not get Vincent or Yuffie.
Oh, okay.
Because they are they're in the game, but they are not. They don't join your team.
Vincent's my boy too.
Yeah. So you can go. You can talk to him. He's still in his tomb.
Okay.
But he will not join you. He will not come and fight Hojo and win back his lost love and all that crap. Just because it becomes really grind heavy. So my suggestion is to save and save often.
Okay.
You can save anywhere by going to the start menu. All right. Well, what I learned here is I should probably always just keep the window, keep the chat open in case some technical craziness is going on.
Yeah. Oh, or at least this screen. Yeah.
And there's a lot of weird collision stuff I noticed. Andy played it with me the other day just to get a preview of it.
Right.
And he walked out like he goes in and he blows up this reactor, and then he walked outside when he was supposed to go fight a boss, and it just locked him at the top of the screen, and he was no longer able to exit. So it's a fully realized game and has a world map. Cool. You don't get an airship.
Okay, that's exactly what my question was.
Yeah. You do get the tiny Bronco.
Okay.
So there is a vehicle, but just not the more iconic one.
I'm just mashing fight right now to get through.
And I love the boss. There are some bosses which take up the entire left field.
Really?
And then you got this guy who should be towering over you.
And he's just looks like a regular guy.
Yeah, he's just the sprite limit of a regular monster.
I don't know what Stone does, but people had to be creative with
right
8 bits.
Oh my! I mean, that's the thing is I don't know, if video games are an art, then this is the Mona Lisa to me.
Oh my god! And it's the same thing too,
maybe a Van Gogh.
NES and Super Nintendo, but like you're saying, the golden era of RPGs.
Right.
It's some of those games just I could look at that and not care about playing a new game.
Right. Alright. Sorry, I'm still kicking myself for leaving the
Oh man.
one.
First one.
Right.
That's okay. He was just saying at the beginning we weren't going to be famous with this. We were just proving it.
Oh, yeah.
But it sounded like this. We're not going to be famous. We're not going to be famous. We're not going to be famous. Time.
Yeah. It gets a little rough. I mean, you can run.
Wait, I found frame skip too.
Yeah, frame
skip.
So if you were loving the music, then
then
it's way better when it's sped up.
I pity a fool don't play this game.
Well, it's they also alliterate it in the worst ways because at one point he's like shit, and you're just I know what you were doing,
right?
I can read it.
See, it looks like I could go that way, but
you gotta go up and right.
Okay. Well, that's the only place that's left now. Nope. Wait.
Go down that first ladder.
Pod. That's where I was trying to go.
I've memorized the layout of this room.
Right.
There you go.
That's what I saw earlier.
You gotta wear the snow. Well, I mean,
I was like, "What's the snow?"
You didn't immediately associate snow with t-shirt.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, it definitely when it blows up, it's oh man, we only got a minute to get out of here.
Oh yeah, and I don't have a timer, and I'm all casually there might be some treasures over here.
There might be some treasures over here. Better make sure this bomb don't get me first.
I'll pity a fool don't read my messages.
All right, now Mr. T voice. Get on the train.
God damn it!
I ain't got no Mr. T
I know,
voice. Right? 5 people on a crew track. Oh no!
I'm inside the wall.
You're in the wall.
Oh no, I didn't save frequently.
Well,
I'm in the wall.
It's a good thing it's got a frame skip. Because you're going to be doing it again. Did you save at least after you fought the guy?
That last time I saved was the time you said we should save frequent.
Oh, I didn't even save it. You probably got to do save states for this shit too. All right, I'll get us back to speed here.
All right, Chris is going through with the,
we'll see how we go.
So round 2, fight. So what happened last time was I got stuck inside of a wall because there was sometimes where you're playing these old games and you didn't blow on it right.
Right.
And there's a lot of things we got to blow on for this setup.
Oh.
That hasn't happened to me yet. But I got stuck in a wall, but I don't think that's Uya's fault.
I'm going to blame that on the fact that this is a Chinese cart. Save early, save often.
Yes, so you don't have to watch us play twice.
Don't forget to save your work. I don't know what the fuck that
See,
voice
that's like you could just save. Remember back in the day, and mom and dad are trying to leave, and you are an hour away from that save point.
You hustling
And
to
you're
get
like,
back.
I'll be up in a minute. Hold up. Just start the car.
Pictures of the planet.
Avalanche!
Man. Remember when
You
you...
have 71 life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
better
save twice.
better save twice, just in case. Also, just...
What?
No. Which one backs out?
Mm.
Well, I'll hit continue. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, just to be on the safe side. We're gonna reload. Nope.
No, yeah, we're back at the beginning.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
It's gonna take a long time to get these 60 hours of gameplay in.
Hey man, we almost made it to the train.
I love it.
We met the flower girl. It was a good time.
You are with Epic Video Game Fail with Joshua and Christopher.
Hey, you know what? I think that was a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm for that.
I like that you did it, and I also did it.
Yeah, see, I'm just like losing control right now. I remember the Hell House in Final Fantasy VII, which is in the train graveyard. Is where
Oh, okay. I'm seeing
the
the house a little bit.
Oh.
What just happened? We went to the beginning, and you started over. Yes, I love it. But you can still load state.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
See, this
This is Chinese engineering at its finest.
save early and save often. Oh, let's see if I fight my sprouts again.
I think I just pulled the
What the fuck is that?
the cannon.
What's it called? X-cannon.
Oh man.
So we're fighting 3 cannons and a motorcycle. Oh, that's what I did with my Thursday night. I don't have time to be messing around with you guys. Yeah, you got a train to catch. You had a minute.
Limit break. Oh,
Damn it. He just like goes in the train. He's like, well shit.
Well, he opened the door, so I can't catch him now.
I ain't programmed to go in no train.
Hell would I know?
Hello.
Do I look like a mind reader? If y'all weren't such screw-ups.
That's the one thing about these old games is you get to the end and then it's just like, oh yeah, you can't fit full sentences, and they didn't parse them out that way.
They must have real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next.
Like you couldn't just like find a way to fit it all
Squeeze
in.
it in there, just the next. Yeah.
There we go.
These are good problems. Like
right.
playing it 4 times.
You know, that's probably my favorite part of that. Whoa! What's the chroma doing? Did the light go out? What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Well, it was about time for some more technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean that's dealable, right? We can deal with that. I don't know why it
That's weird.
lost its mind there. That's oh you are. Haha.
Hey, there's the green. That's a green screen.
Yeah. It's the not very green because it's not really being captured all that well screen.
Mhm.
There's no like towns or anything. You coming up, bud?
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna sniff. Yeah, there's no towns or anything. It's all very linear.
Got you.
Like I know a lot about it, but I don't. I never played it.
Yeah.
Come on, sit down. There you go. Plop it
Those
on.
those games always feel really weird and awkward when you're playing an RPG that we're always so used to like going in towns and figuring out shit, and there's no town
Right there. And remember that we just have to keep
have to
going
press
up.
Here, we'll aim that way.
Yeah, as to not confuse ourselves.
Well, for those that watched and hung with us,
Hold
or
on,
just
hold on.
checking us out.
You can't just be jumping into that. That's not how this
That's
works.
not how this goes.
You need the spirit of the clouds for viewing us today.
We've had fun showing you our displays of technical difficulties mixed
And
with the
Mass
inability
and confidence.
to play a game.
to try to play a NES game with people watching and failing horribly. But
This is fun.
But the dog showed up.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
This is Boss.
Well, for a good while. He pooped in the house 4 times today. I've been really wanting to dive into this. I got a little farther than I did on my own. And now we're grinded up.
Hell yeah.
Ready to go. I don't know what we'll be doing next week. Probably not visiting more Final Fantasy VII
we'll do something
NES. Do something different. Something a little more 2-player actiony. I think I have a good candidate in mind, so we'll see how that works out. But until then, thank you, and welcome to the high seas. And if I don't catch you later, good morning, good evening, and good night.
Thank you.